May I have your attention, students? I forgot how to talk. I have an important announcement to make. Time for lunch. Wow, the cafeteria is nice as any restaurant you've ever eaten in. It makes sense that the school dedicated to cooking would also be serious about eating. A delicious fragrance wafts through the room and it tickles the end of your nose. Your mouth waters. Do you smell that? That must be our lunch. It smells crazy good. Everyone, oh man, what was that voice again? It was something so annoyingly boring. Everyone, can I have your attention? Is that about lunch? No, I just wanted to apologize for my tardiness. You see, howdy folks, I'd like to make an announcement. Hey, it's about lunch. Everyone cheers. But shh. Lunch. She said shh. In honor of the new semester, I've prepared something special to share with everyone for lunch. That must be the smell I smelled. It's a smelly smell that smells smelly. Indeed, that smell. You hold your breath and wait to see what the food this mysterious student has created. You've heard about his he's very talented. But were the rumors true? Is this? Colonel Sanders lifts a large bucket from above his head. Its contents glimmer in the light. Piled high are huge pieces of chicken, breaded and fried to a crispy golden finish. The aroma envelops you, and you begin to feel warm and safe. Colonel Sanders has filled a bucket with chicken? What a novel concept! Your stomach begins to grumble as if to say, stop thinking and start eating. For years, I have been developing a secret recipe for the perfect fried chicken. By my calculation, nothing less than 11 herbs and spices are required to achieve that perfect balance of flavor. You look around and notice that every student has a pen and paper and is scribbling notes as fast as they can. But that's all I can say about that. What? You think that we want a stupid recipe, dude? Pshaw! Nah, dude, nah. Oh, okay. So he is. Nah, my dude, nah. Okay. So he's that kind of dude. That makes sense. I thought he was Arnold. I'm just trapped in the last will and testament in case one of those ingredients is poison. Got him. He looks around and nervously to see if anyone else is laughing at a sick burn. You wait to see what zinger Ashley is prepared to follow up, but she suddenly takes a different approach. Yeah, I wish I was just like writing in my diary. Dear diary, I smelled something beautiful, and I knew that moment that only the hands of true gentlemen could fry chicken so tender. You see her body language change from a bitter and evil to sweet and innocent. As she slides closer to Colonel Sanders, she realizes that he is destined for greatness and fame with cooking skills like that. She wants him all to herself. Oh, please. Well, Van, the man, if you don't want any, I'll take his. Whoa, hold on. I mean, I guess I'll try it. He takes a bite and his eyes grow wide. He starts contorting his face and he tries to hold his pure exhilaration and act unimpressed. Easy now. There's enough for everyone. Please, my fellow classmates, dig in. You take one piece of fried chicken out of his bucket as you sink your teeth into it. It's amazing. Tasting Colonel Sanders' food transports you to another dimension. Alone with your taste buds gripping a drumstick in your hand, you float weightlessly. Gosh, I almost got to focus my mind and meditate at this moment and try to identify every flavor. Savor the moment, everything that tells you about Colonel Sanders' culinary heart. Swim towards the light. Oh my God. I don't even know what the right answer could be. Jeez. I need to learn. You let the food rest in your mouth and focus on it, scrutinizing every flavor. Salt? Maybe. Pepper? Too obvious. Oregano, basil? Maybe, but there's something else. Something dark, something spicy. You dig deeper, deeper, deeper. Yes, even deeper still, until you find it. Could it be You really did it. How bold, adventurous to use blank. Paprika, probably. I don't know. Try to go even deeper into sea of flavors, but this revelation alone is more than you could handle. You snap out of it and realize the instant information is meant to remain a secret, and yet, now you know. A mantle of your responsibility now rests upon your shoulders. As you look around, you realize not everyone in this room is consumed by the lunch. No one noticed that you've traveled through space and time. After tasting his food, you try to get some one-on-one time with Colonel Sanders. You approach, obviously. Colonel Sanders smiles ever so softly at your approach. He stops what he's doing and allows you to break the silence. Colonel, I wondered if I could talk to you about, just for a second.
Anything, for our fellow chef.
What exactly was on that chicken?
Ha! How bold of you to come out and ask. It's an idea I've had for a new combination of flavors that will make me my fortune and establish my legacy for all time as I open a chain of highly successful fried chicken restaurants. No big deal.
It's just you and me here talking. I can keep a secret. In fact, I got some of my own if I'd be willing to trade.
What's the rush? The semester's only getting started. We've got two more whole days to get to know each other.
He's clearly not going to give it up easily. But it doesn't hurt to be persistent. You know what they say about secrets, Colonel? Shouldn't learning be fun?
You've got moxie, I'll give you that.
Colonel Sanders looks both ways and makes sure that you are truly alone and leans in. You can feel his warm breath as he whispers. Just one ingredient. But you can't tell. I use Progresso soup mix. It's something my great-grandmother taught me. Progresso soup mix. Wow! You'd never have guessed that. In fact, you're not even sure where you'd get some of that if you searched. And Progresso soup mix definitely isn't a flavor you've tasted before. So now you're two ingredients closer to knowing the full recipe. But you don't tell Colonel Sanders that. While you're wrapped up in a huge revelation, you've noticed that Colonel Sanders has disappeared while everyone else is still in the cafeteria. You decided to look for him. You find Colonel Sanders outside, standing in the quad.
Oh, it's you again. Howdy. Sometimes I like to come outside and look at the school building. I think about how my story will continue on after I graduated.
It sounds like you've got big plans.
I dare say the biggest. I will leave my mark on this world, and you can bet on that.
Alone together for the first time, you figure now is the perfect moment to show your personality to him. Neg him to show your own strength. Okay. Wow. Him with a big idea to add an additional ingredient to spice up things. Be modest but thoughtful.
I'm fucking strong, bitch.
Okay. You know, I've been thinking about your secret recipe.
Of course you were.
You don't simply forget a flavor combination like that. That's exactly right. I remember it because it tasted like I've tasted it before. I stopped at a random fried chicken stand the other day. The chicken tasted exactly like yours.
Did you just compare my recipe to a random fried chicken stand?
Well, yes, I did. But it was really a good stand, especially considered it was frozen first.
Frozen chicken!
Colonel Sanders struggles to conceal his emotions, fighting back the tears of anger.
I can't believe you'd say such a thing.
You realize you've done irreparable damage to your relationship, from which it can never recover. He's hurt.
No! What did I do? No! How could you?
Hey, Nerd, you saw that this game was called a dating sim, right? If that's your idea of dating, this is not the game for you.
Shit.
Let's try this again. So I'm trying to date him, but I want him to think I'm interesting. He likes that I'm smart. You know, about that, I was thinking about your secret recipe.
I don't doubt it. It has always been leaving an impression on all who taste it.
You decide to show him that you also know a thing or two about blowing minds with new flavors. I actually had some thoughts on how you could improve it.
Improve it? Want to change my secret recipe?
Did I mess up again? Oh no, his face. Have you ever heard of habanero peppers?
Heard of them? I tend an entire garden of chili pepper varieties, habanero, poblano, cayenne, But that's not the point. You can't just toss new ingredients into my secret recipe and expect to improve it. A recipe is about balance. It involves careful consideration and refinement. I didn't mean to. Let this be the last time you improvise on my recipes, Node. I'm heading back to class for the next lesson. Shit. That certainly didn't go as planned. Okay. You'd better head back inside, but you wait a moment, so Colonel Sanders doesn't think you're desperately chasing after him. Oh, that's Iron Chef. Oh no. You step into the massive cooking arena where the afternoon lesson will take place. Each student gets an oven and all the tools and ingredients that you could need. Look at this place. It's magnificent. Finally, we get to show off our stuff. Wait a second. Oh no. We have to show off our stuff. What if I totally blow it? You're not going to blow anything, except maybe a kisses to the crowd of fans you're going to earn with your signature adorable tiny food creations. Welcome, students, to the cooking arena. For today's lesson, we'll be cooking with partners. Hurry up and pair off. No day. Naturally, Miriam looks over to you, but unable to control yourself, you pounce on Colonel Sanders. Oh no. Hey, Colonel, would you like to tackle this lesson as a team? A team of two, that is. Me and you, if that wasn't clear. Want to be my partner? Aww. Sure, Node. I'll prepare our station. Without you as a partner, Miriam is left standing all alone. Two different students quickly take notice. Hello, new partner! Beep boop beepst. Oh my, two potential partners. I'm so sorry, gentlemen, but I don't know who to choose. It looks like you'll have to pick for her. Friend duties can be a little awkward, but that's the price you pay for not being alone forever. Who do you want to ask to be Miriam's partner? Let's see, who's going to be less annoying to speak as? Let's go Clank. Sorry, Pop. I think Miriam will be partnering with Clank today. It's okay, I already ate. Okay, it's not entirely clear if Pop has any idea of what the point of this school is, or even the event, even if is at this, whatever. Clank is clearly excited to have some attention. He heats up and begins to roll back and forth. Warp. It's a similar voice to Sprinkles. Hold on there, fella. We don't even know the assignment yet. Technically, Clank might not even have a face, but there's something about charming and earnest about him. Bzzzt. Tissue? I hardly know you. Okay. Clank judders and a panel shakes loose. You get the impression that this is a sign of affection. Looks like you two will do fine. Next. What are we doing next? What's going on here? It's time to focus on... Oh, shit. Okay. Right. You two, for today's lesson, we are going to keep it simple. Pick a basic dish and divide up the steps. No chef is an island. It takes 2 flint to make a fire. You get the idea. Which dish do you suggest to your partner, Colonel Sanders? Steak tartare seems easy enough. It's fancy and you don't even need to cook it. It's also not legal here in the United States. Using octopus would blow Colonel Sanders' mind. Your grandmother's mashed potatoes and gravy. I mean, we know what has to be done. It's always been something of a down-home chef. I was thinking we could make something warm, inviting, and comforting. Maybe mashed potatoes and gravy. I couldn't imagine one without the other. Colonel Sanders casts a coy look at you, causing your whole face to beat red. Embarrassed, you quickly turn away. I'll go get the potatoes. No, please, let me. Picking perfect produce is a passion of mine. Looks like you're getting pretty fresh around here. It's the wrong person. Does anyone have a crush on Colonel Sanders? You're just cooking partners. Mind your own business. Sanders' heart is my business, and you better keep your fingers off my man.
Did someone call for me?
Oh, geez, Van. I'm over here crushing Nerdy's dreams. You're supposed to be taking care of the classwork. That was the deal, remember? Colonel Sanders returns armful of peeled potatoes. He tosses them into a boiled water and turns his attention to you and your old friends. Oh, howdy there, Ashley, Van Van. We're working on a quartet instead of a duet now.
Actually, no. It seems like Nerday was struggling, so we offered to help them and get something about helping. You know how it is. These young amateur chefs need a lot of mentoring.
I was going to say, Colonel Sanders, maybe I could also teach you a thing or two about fancy food. Maybe one day you might even be able to get up at my level. Ha, doubt it.
Don't be rude, Van Van. Personally, I have no doubt whatsoever about Colonel Sanders' ability to concoct creations worthy of admiration. After all, your fried chicken was quite spectacular. But, Colonel, if you ask me, I might make a better partner for you than this thing that was positioned itself into your station. Don't you feel deep down that we could cast complementary shadows? We fit together like a thigh and a drumstick. It just makes sense.
Nothing about this makes any sense. But one thing is clear, she's coming for Colonel Sanders if you didn't watch out. Ashley is really going at you hard. You need to ask for some backup here before things get ugly. Turn to Colonel Sanders, hunk of hunks, in your time of need. Turn to Miriam, your best friend, a bestie, who's always has your back. Oh, shit. I really messed up. I messed up early on. Turn to Miriam, and as soon as you find your senses, and it looks back, this is girlfriend in need radar is second to none. She immediately comes running over.
Is somebody threatening my friend? I will destroy them!
I actually think that Ashley and Van Van were just leaving.
Leaving you in the dust vis-a-vis my skills as a chef, perhaps. But stepping away from this competition, you are sorely mistaken.
Miriam, you're a loyal friend. Nerday is my partner for today's activity. You look for Sprinkles. You look for Sprinkles in hopes that he might step in, but he's nowhere to be found. Darn those cute corgis and their short but sturdy stature. You look down at your station and realize that in the tension of the moment, your hands have been cooking on autopilot. Distracted by the drama, you've already crushed and boiled potatoes into a perfectly creamy mashy texture and plenty of butter and cream for flavor. It's as if your natural passion has guided you through the steps and you know so well while your attention was elsewhere. I know just what to do. Colonel Sanders extends his hand. He's holding a beautiful white porcelain gravy boat, out of which pours a smooth brown gravy, smothering your nearly finished potato dish. Wowee. Man, they make these foods look real good. Gravy flows down the mound of mashed potatoes, and the results look spectacular. Granny would be very proud. Colonel Sanders holds a spork out to you. You reach out and grab a hold of it, but he doesn't immediately let go. The two of you stand holding the same spork, and for a small moment, all the madness and pressure in this crazy world stops. Your eyes lock. The moment is electric. Time stands still. If you love something, set it free. Together you dig it. You dig the utensil out of the mashed potatoes and lift the heaping sporkful up. When you see Ashley with a sinister look, you know she's plotting against you to be with Colonel Sanders. And then, filled with rage, without thinking, you fill the sporkful of mashed potatoes right into Ashley's stupid, beautiful face.
Van Van, do something, do something!
Scooping up a fingerful, Van Van tastes the dripping mashed potatoes and gravy and realizes that it's delicious. Horrified by this revelation, he slinks away. Will he ever be able to cook something with so much love and integrity?
Hold up right there, Nerday. We will not waste food in the broom cooking arena. Colonel Sanders, I expect better from you. If you throw one more spoonful, you will both be better. You both better be prepared to eat from wherever it lands. Can I ask Potato Face?
Van Van rushes back over, a covered dish in his hand. Oh, wow. That looks really good, though. Mashed potatoes with gravy. Pathetic. In just a few minutes, I prepared a full meal. Gaze upon my specialty. Braised tentacle
of octopus is my silky saltwater sauce, plated on a battle axe forged by my supreme chef ancestors. You have ignored me for too long, and that ends now. It is I who will have the first bite, and you will look with envy. The interrupting student rushes at Van Van and swipes a bite of his signature dish right off the plate.
No, don't. Something about the dish doesn't strike my nose quite right. I think the octopus was rushed and may have turned in the process. The results could be toxic.
Too late. It has been eaten. I think I left something on in the oven. I don't feel so good. It killed him. Okay.
Everyone step back. Don't take another bite.
When you look at the plate, the rest of it's gone. You notice the tip of the tentacle was slurped by Pop's mouth. Pop winces in pain just for a moment and almost immediately backs to his oblivious self. Oopsie! Tastes like poison. The entire class gathered to watch Pop's final moments. Shock has frozen the whole crowd. They are motionless as statues. Class bell rings, disrupting the moment and snapping everyone back to reality. It would appear that Pop's enthusiasm for trying new things despite obvious danger has inoculated him against poisons of all kind. Naturally.
I'm not sure the professors here make enough money.
Hello. I just turned into a ghost over here. Seeing that you're shaken up by that really annoying student and all of his nonsense, Colonel Sanders approaches you. I'm sorry that you had to go through that. Please, let me walk you home. What? Like for real? Oh, come on. You follow Colonel Sanders out of the room. At night, the building has taken another vibe entirely. It's dark and more than a little spooky. Colonel Sanders stands in the quad's neon glow and speaks softly. Those mashed potatoes you made in class today? Before you go on, I want you to know that it's not my great representation of my skills. I didn't even realize I was making them. They were amazing. Tasting them, it reminds me of why I became so passionate about food to begin with. Colonel Sanders is getting choked up. Cooking is obviously important to him, in a way that you find inspiring. Now might be the perfect time to tell him you're developing feelings for him. Colonel Sanders? Yes, Nerde? There's something I need to tell you. Who's going to interrupt me now? I knew it! Hold on right there. There's something I need to tell you first. Ah, jeez. You see, when I was just a boy, I had a dream that one day I would be the greatest chef in the world has ever seen. And every day since, I've been working towards that dream, day and night. Never stopping, never resting. Also, lifting a lot of weights, like so many weights. We should follow our dreams with all of our hearts, that our souls may grant them like wishes floating on a shooting star. Hey, no, you... Shut up! I'm the one here that's saying inspirational stuff and be on a star of a story. We're forgetting that your cooking literally killed a guy. You can't prove that. I also saw you killed that guy. What was his name? Somewhere in the distance you hear a long, sad sigh. Forget him. We're talking about me. Me. I'm the hero. The Spork monster is here. Oh my god, a Spork monster. Okay. Here we go. The Spork monster is here to fight a hero. I think I left the fridge open. Later, nerds. How dare you threaten me just as I was letting down my guard and connecting with another chef at an emotional level? Be afraid! Be very afraid of me! Because I'm a monster, see? Is he rhyming on purpose, or is that just coincidence? But before you can discuss the syntax any further, he turn-based fight sequence! Nice, turn-based. I'm gonna roll a d20. What will you do? Attack or defend? Attack. You decide to go on the attack. Which attack will you use? Cook with love. Cook with love does 1 damage. Yes! Ugh. How many points does he have? It just got real. Jesus. This is a microphone. The attack really upsets Spork Monster. The Spork Monster goes in the attack. They spit hot gravy at you. You take 1 damage. What do I have? I don't even know. Let's go on the defense. You decide to defend. Which defense will you use? Trepidation. You continue to stay back and endure whatever comes your way. Seems like this pretty weird strategy, but okay, sure, you do it. A Spork Monster focuses their mashed mind and draws energy from a Mother Earth itself. They grow larger and more intimidating. How will you respond? I guess attack. You decide to go on the attack. Which attack do you use? Cook with Love. Cook with Love does 1 damage. Spork does no quitter. Buffed up by his ready to rumble. They get attacked once again. Spork Monster on... Oh, God. The utilitensile. You take 2 damage from the attack. If you take much more damage, you're not going to survive the battle. Attack. Sure. I don't know. You decide to go on the attack. Cook with Love. Cook with Love does damage. Spork Monster is oozing cheese sauce onto the lawn and the quad. I wonder who is going to have to clean that up. I don't know. Me. Feeling vulnerable, Spork Monster prepared the ultimate attack, Rounded Edge. Vile villain, your reign of terror stops here. Colonel Sanders summons the energy of 1,000 chickens. Pot Pie Power Pinch. Pot Pie Power Pinch does 10 damage. Spork Monster is defeated. You saved me. An injured Spork spews steam into the night. Forget mercy, spare his wretched beast. You manage to tamp down your disgust at the sight of this gnarly beast long enough to realize that he is still a living creature with pure soul who deserves pity, not your wrath. Begone, beast. You don't dare come back for a follow-up encounter tomorrow. It will happen. I won't forget this! And I certainly won't be back, like you said. The Spork Monster scuttles off into the night. The defeated monster left behind a special item. It appears at first to be a cookbook, but upon closer inspection it is much more. It is a book of magical spells with golden chicken on the cover. You open the cover and find the library of card tucked inside. Okay, the last name seems to be Borko. Okay. Borko, that name sounds strangely familiar. Your blood is pumping as you stand there in quiet night holding the mysterious book in your hands. As you come down from your battle buzz, you realize that the final attack has left you completely depleted. The world around you begins to fade away. Without any energy to keep your eyes open, darkness overtakes you. The image of Colonel Sanders flashes before your eyes as you fall asleep. He must have helped you get home. In your tired state, you don't know if you could have made it without him. What a guy. You want to thank him, but you don't have the strength to utter a single word. You feel the covers being pulled up over you as you get tucked in tightly. Good night, my Colonel. In your dreams, you're together with Colonel Sanders. For some reason, Sprinkles is also there, instructing your love. Dreams are weird. Okay.